All right, let's continue the conversation now on the implementation of the Oronsaye report. And as I said, the House of Representatives, of course, has raised issues with it, calling on the president to do a comprehensive review before going ahead to implement the report. I'm now being joined on the program by Honorable Dum Mene Deko of the People's Democratic Party. He represents Rivers State in the House of Representatives. He joins us from Abuja. Thank you very much for joining us on the program. Why exactly does the House of Reps, I mean, you members in the House now, why exactly do you want the president to do a comprehensive review before going ahead to implement this report?
Well, thank you very much. Let me correct my name. My name is Right Reverend Dum Mene Deko. And all of that things like the PDP and all of that, correct. Of course, you're aware, the report has been there for quite some time, a couple of years now, and a lot of things have gone by, and there are some agencies and departments that have also been created even after the report. So I think that's what is necessitating the need of that has created the need for there to be some kind of harmonization and all of that before the report is the implementation is fully taken, so that you don't have to do it much more than once. Now, there are some new agencies and departments that came up even after the report that are not captured within that report. So I think this is part of one of those strong feelings that have made it necessary for.
So in essence, you're saying that So in essence, you're saying there are some agencies too that may need to be scrapped or probably merged and all of that. That should.
Oh yes, because we're talking about the issues around cutting down cost of governance and all of that, and duplications are as also recognized by the report, are there. So if you're doing it, you do it properly, so that if there are agencies that have come up as new agencies after the report, they are not captured in the report. So they should be taken all along at the same time.
You must have had complaints about, or fears now by some people, workers especially, that this may actually lead to a loss of job, even though the government has, given that assurance that it's not going to happen. I'm just wondering, is there a way, you look at it, the whole idea is to cut the cost of governance, cut cost and all of that, and I'm wondering, is there a way this report can actually be implemented effectively without leading to any loss of job?
Oh yes, I think the agencies that are going to be scrapped is a simple thing. It's just to move them on to the new agency. Whichever department you were functioning, you continue to function there. I don't think there's any need for any loss. There won't be any loss of job, because the overhead in some cases and some other things that come with agencies that exist, is even much more than the cost of paying salaries and all of that. So the salary component, from what I see, is just a minute component of running an agency or a ministry or a department. So they will very easily flow into the new measures. I think that's exactly what happened. So I can be very sure. I don't think, like government has said, there won't be any loss of job.
But I'm just wondering. I'm not trying to be a prophet of doom here, and of course I wouldn't want to see people lose their jobs. But then you look at some of these agencies too. You look at some of the staff in some of these agencies. Quite a number of them are redundant, and now you're taking them to other agencies or ministries. You begin to wonder what exactly would they be going there to do?
Well, you also agree with me that there are requests for even engagements, fresh employments in a lot of other agencies that exist. So where you find gaps like that, they'll fill those gaps. So I don't think it'll be necessary to lay off anybody. They will very easily, be redeployed to the new agencies or the ministries or departments as they may be. So I think if they were redundant in a particular department that had nothing to do before now by the time the merger comes, you have no choice. You have to go and give account of yourself in the new MD or wherever you find yourself. So I don't think it's going to affect anything. It's just some alignments and realignments that will take place. And before you know, everything flows.
So Honorable, what would you say to those who argue that, look, the government would not be saving anything here? That, you know, this is a report that is as old as 2012, that there won't be any savings at all, despite the argument that the government will be saving over 200 billion from this.
Well, it is correct. Everybody's entitled to his or her opinion, but I can tell you it is correct. If you run an office or you head an agency, you will understand that so much of the costs will be slashed. So the issues of savings are real. There will be a lot that will be saved, which can be, you know, put to other uses. Because take, for example, if there's a particular ministry, you know, that has maybe superintends over some agricultural produce, and there is another agency as created as they were conflicting before, you just pull them together. It means all the overhead, the issue cost of vehicles and all the things that you have to do, even the contracts that will be awarded, they will all be streamlined to one source. So there will be a lot to be saved. There will be a whole lot to be saved.
And of course, eventually, some aspects of this implementation would have to come to the House because it appears there were cases where laws would have to be amended and all of that. I'm just wondering, is the House ready for that?
Oh yes, anything that is going to better the lot of Nigerians that requires legislative intervention will be done. The 10th Assembly is very ready to serve Nigerians in that regard. So the House is ready at any time to amend laws or repeal them, as the case may be, where it affects the issues of what is going to better the lot of Nigerians. So that will be a problem.
Honorable Dumnamene Deko, thank you very much for your time, and I'm so sincere apologies for mispronouncing your name at the very beginning. Thanks for your time, sir.
Thank you so very much.
Yeah, thank you. All right, we'll take a short break and we'll be right back. Stay with us, don't go away.
Opinions are free, facts are sacred, but truth is universal.
How, in practical terms, can we, for instance, de-escalate the tension?
President must see himself as the President of the Federal Republic.
We know where the enemy is. 3 places. The Lake Chad Basin, the border area between Nigeria and Cameroon, and then the Sambisa Forest.
On DEJI360, we give you a complete dose of everything. Opinion, facts, and undiluted truth.
I hardly believe what politicians say in this part of the world.
A new Nigeria is possible, a future is possible.
We delve into the issues, dissect it so that you can understand it, use it to take action.
I don't think there's any need for any governor to look for grant for ranching.
DEJI360, dissecting the issues.